morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we have another vlog. Yes. So I just took a shower and as you guys can see, my hair is still wet. I'm letting it air dry and all that jazz. I'm usually not the person to even blow dry it anyway, so this is my natural hair. It goes dead straight. It's just like bone straight. And so I've been doing that. I've been doing laundry. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I have to eat breakfast soon because I'm getting a little hungry. I'm also having my crystals outside here behind you guys. They're soaking up some sun. So these are just some of my crystals that I didn't get to get outside the other day. It is sunny out. It is like hot. So they're soaking up some energy. They're just chilling right here. Aren't they cute? These are my more bigger ones that I have. And yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now. So I think I'm gonna make some breakfast. It's lunchtime now and we're at my mother's place and we're taking care of Maggie. Hello. Can you be, why are you being like that? She wants attention. She wants attention. So we're making lunch. We're making a lovely salad. Just chopping up some cucumber. We're gonna make an array of stuff and just have a delicious salad. I just made some homemade salad dressing that we're gonna have. So if you guys like balsamic vinegar, this is like a homemade version. It's just like a mixture of stuff. There's no special measurements. But what I put in there was some olive oil, balsamic vinegar, so like the real stuff, not like the salad dressing stuff that's already pre-made. I put some oregano in there, some pepper, and some salt, and then also some garlic, some chopped garlic in there. And you mix it all up and put it in the salad. It makes for a really nice, light, healthy salad dressing. Somebody got a toy. No, I don't have treats.
Go get it. Oh shit. Go get it, Maggie. Come on, go get it. Go it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Maggie. Go.
She's like, I'm not dumb.
Maggie. Go get it. Come on. Go, go, go.
I'm too tired. Yeah, no. Too tired. Jilly. Are you being cute? We're taking care of this one too. So what's up guys? I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, and we have David to just add in a little bit of information if he wants to. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how we got into fitness and some tips I want to share with you guys about how to get into fitness. Because fitness is, there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of stuff out there, and it can be very confusing. It's kind of like, where the frig do I start? And I think everyone has a different journey on how they started, so I figured why not share our journeys, and I'll give you guys some tips. Okay, so I want to talk about me. So getting into fitness for me, I first started technically working out when I was like 13, 14. It was really nothing. It was like walking on the treadmill, not really knowing what to do. I was really young, and my mom would go to the gym really early because we live in a small town. She was able to go to the gym an hour before it opened, and she would bring me, and I would just kind of not do very much. So it wasn't really into fitness, but that was like my first time going to a gym. And then after that was high school, and I really wasn't much into fitness. I did dance, but it really was not like fitness. And I gained a lot of weight in high school, and towards the end of high school, a friend and I were working at a horse farm together, and she said, well, why don't we try going for a run? And I was like, I can't run. I'm overweight and I'm out of shape and I don't know how to run. And so she kind of taught me how to run a little bit, and that's where it all kind of started. After that, I graduated high school. I moved out of my house, and then I started going to the gym a little bit. I started to learn how to weightlift. My sister's boyfriend taught me how to weightlift. Shout out to Steve. And I weightlifted there consistently for a while, lost a little bit of weight. Then I joined cheerleading, did some cheerleading there, went into competitive cheerleading. And once I started getting into competitive cheerleading, I would do on my off season, I would do weightlifting, and then during cheerleading, I would do just cheerleading and not weightlifting because the practice was long and my body would hurt, so it would be hard for me to do both. So off season I did weightlifting, and during the season I did cheerleading. In that time I went vegan. This is where I started to learn how to eat better. I went raw for a little bit, like raw to 4. That changed my body a lot, eating more fruits and vegetables, learning more about like feeding my body and giving my body the proper nutrients, and really eating proper foods and trying to reduce a bit of processed foods. I find that it took quite a while. This was kind of a journey for both of us because I went vegan first and then he slowly went vegan, but recently we have been trying to reduce the processed foods in our diet and really using more plant-based foods. So up until a year ago, I was doing cheerleading. I had to stop because I got injured, and really badly, to the point where I couldn't lift any weight with my arm. And so I was slowly rehabbing that, getting back into weightlifting. It was hard for me to weightlift. But I did a lot of legs, strengthening my legs, and now that I stopped doing cheerleading because I just can't anymore, I started getting into weightlifting. I started getting into more CrossFit thanks to David, and weightlifting has become a serious thing for me. I've been doing cardio throughout the day. I'll walk for an hour in the morning, I'll do yoga in the morning, I'll run during lunch, I'll try and do some cardio during lunch, and then we'll weightlift in the afternoon, do some CrossFit, things like that. So really in the past year, and especially in the past 6 months, I have really increased my weightlifting and fitness and everything, overall health and everything, and just really have divulged myself into it. So yeah, that's my story, quick.
Okay, well, my story begins with, well, I was always pretty active as a kid, I guess. I always played soccer, I always played like a lot of sports. I was always into that, but when I was starting to go through like, I guess like puberty age, you kind of like
gain weight
and kind of like started drifting away from sports, and like just started eating like differently. I wasn't actually conscious of all the foods I was eating. Yeah, so for a couple of years I was really inactive, kind of like in...
I find there's a transition from high school to elementary school.
Elementary
School,
school
our
to
parents kind of push us into the sports, whereas high school, it's more of our decision.
Yeah.
And so if you're watching this in high school and you recently just gained weight, it's normal, it does happen, and there is a transition period. And I find that transition period, it does happen where we do gain weight.
That's it. So what changed was, well, I was about in grade 8. I got a gym membership at my local gym, and I actually like really enjoyed like weightlifting and stuff. Like it started off with like being on machines and like just getting a little program from a trainer at the gym, and I saw a change like pretty fast, which was nice. I just enjoyed like learning more about fitness and health, and also it helped just to do it on my own and not have to rely on other people to motivate me, I guess.
Definitely our diets changed because of the both of us.
Yeah.
We started learning more about what's good for our bodies and what's not
that's
good
it.
for our bodies.
What helps was not being alone in it.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's definitely it.
I think if I had to make the decision alone to go like vegan, it probably wouldn't have worked out. And I did try going vegetarian multiple times doing it.
Yeah.
Like it took a couple, like I'd go like 3-4 months, then, well, you'd go out with your friends and stuff and you're like, oh, well, I'll just have something.
It's just easier, yeah. So definitely for us, it took us a lot of trial and error for our food and what we put in our bodies, and it took a lot of research, and this is why I made this channel, to help kind of, I do the research and just give you guys the information instead of you guys having to always research.
Yeah.
Because it does take time and it does take trial and error, and I figured why not share my information with you guys, because it's easier to share my information with you guys than you guys trying to, you know, go through the steps. It's been a while. We've been in this game for a while now. We're not necessarily the super fit, skinny couple, but we are, I think I consider us fit and strong and healthy because of the way we are. And I mean, we're still learning and we're still adapting, but I think right now we're on a really great road to success and being the healthiest versions of us.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to give you guys 5 tips on how you guys can get into fitness. These are some easy tips, basic tips, and I hope this helps you guys. So tip number 1 is really easy, and it's to set yourself some goals, okay? So this is no matter what. If it's goals at the gym, goals at eating, anything, set yourself some goals. That's where you need to start. It's plain and simple, but when you get into fitness, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of things out there. It's like, I want to get abs, I want to get a booty, I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to be vegan, I want to be vegetarian. So set yourself some realistic goals, that's for sure. Just set yourself some short-term goals and set yourself some long-term goals as well. And just go from there. If it's losing weight, if it's getting strong and doing a certain amount of weight, or just eating healthier, adding more plant-based foods in your diet, just try that. So tip number 2 is to slowly incorporate new habits into your life. So habits take time. We have our bad habits and we have our good habits. So to incorporate good habits into our lifestyle, it takes time. So you want to slowly incorporate it. Some people very rarely can go cold turkey. I find that very rare. So it's to slowly incorporate it into your life. I have a whole video on how to create new habits, how to create good habits. I'll have it in the card above, or I'll have it linked down below. Or if you guys can't find it, it's linked on my channel. It's on how to create healthy habits, and it's just to incorporate those healthy habits in your life. Take it step by step, day by day, slowly incorporate it. If you're trying to cut out meat, do meatless Monday, then try twice a week, 3 times a week, and grow from there. So it's just trying to create new habits, slowly incorporate it, because it's a lifestyle change, not a temporary change. It takes time. Tip number 3 is to not do what's trendy. So make sure you're doing things that you enjoy. So like right now, weightlifting and booty workouts are like really what's in right now. And if you don't enjoy that, if you don't like weightlifting, don't do that. Like honestly, CrossFit's a bit of a trend. And if you don't like CrossFit, if you hate weightlifting, don't do it. So do something that you physically enjoy. So if you like running, if you like cycling, if you do like weightlifting, do things you enjoy. Don't do things that you don't enjoy, because it's not gonna last. Tip number 4 is to get a program from a trainer. So this is going towards the fact that if you're gonna go to a gym, I recommend that you get a program from a trainer at the gym, because they can help you in person. You wanna make sure that you're lifting weights properly, you're not having bad form, because you don't wanna injure yourself. And if you have a proper trainer at the gym, then they can help you with how to lift the weights properly so you're not injuring yourselves. I know a lot of people sell programs online, and that's great. That's awesome. But I think that it's important, if you're new to the gym and if you're gonna like walk into the gym brand new and never lift a weight in your life, I recommend getting a program first from a trainer to make sure that you're lifting it properly. And then if you wanna buy favorite Instagram models workout, then you can go ahead and buy it. because you know how to do the moves properly and how to execute them properly. So tip number 5 is to get everyone in the house on board with your goals. So if you're trying to get healthy, so let's say I'm trying to get healthy, but he's super unhealthy and he's a huge slob, you know, it's not gonna work. It doesn't work like that. So if you're trying to get healthy, you wanna get your partner or whoever's in the house with you to go and be healthy with you. It's kind of like a lifestyle change. So if this guy is eating McDonald's every day, and you're trying to eat salad every day, it's not gonna work because you're gonna want his McDonald's, right? I just think that it's important that you guys are trying together, and at least he's trying for you, or your family is trying for you, so that you're getting healthy together. If you're only being healthy and your children and your husband and the rest of your family is not being healthy, it doesn't work and it's really hard.
Yeah.
Also for the people who are still living at home with their family, especially like younger girls, younger teenagers, this does apply too. It's very important that you talk openly with your family on your goals and how important these are to you, because I know like if you're still living at home, a lot of times your parents are still making you food, but if you're open and honest with them and you're having a really hard time trying to be healthy, they should be able to adapt to you and be nice to you, obviously, and help make foods. Anyways, so do you have anything else that you want to add in getting into fitness?
One thing was also, sometimes it's good to have, let's say, like a cheat day.
Yes, that too, yes.
It might keep you on track. Like,
it's perfectly normal to have a cheat day, to have a day where you kind of go back. But I mean, even if you accidentally binge or anything, just get back on track. Everything's fine. It's not over with. Give yourself a break once in a while. You can't be super strict. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's continue on with the rest of this vlog. Alright guys, I wanted to end off the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. And also if you guys have any tips that you want to leave down below for people who want to start at the gym, leave them down below. Or if you have any questions, leave them down below as well. I'll be happy to answer them. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drinking.